Okay, hi Eden, this is Michael from the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So let's take a look at your thesis statement. So you're working on my independent writing lessons for the 7-step system, and before I get into your specific thesis, remember there's several characteristics or qualities that make a thesis work better or not so good depending on what you're trying to do. Now, a thesis needs to be sharply focused, it needs to be very clear, and it also needs to be arguable. So your question here is some people think that basic needs for farmland, housing, and industry are more important than saving the land for endangered animals. So what you're saying is human needs are more important than the environment, right? So you're putting humans over the environment. That's fine. And remember that it doesn't really matter which position you take as long as you can create a good argument to back up the claim that you're trying to make. So you say
overall, it wasn't
your thesis is, if I would be given a chance to support, I will corroborate for the human needs. Growing population is unstoppable. The basic needs will no longer meet if not be taken into consideration, including housing and innovative industrial support are required for sustenance for everyday living, which only proves that it is more important to give attention for basic human needs, I would say, rather than land for endangered animals. This thesis is too long, it's too complicated, it's going to be almost impossible, I think, for you to develop these ideas. But what if you did this? What if you said something like this? If I were given a chance to choose between human needs and the environment, I would choose human needs due to housing problems and the need to provide more support to businesses. Maybe that's it. So in your body paragraphs, maybe you focus on 2 key points. Now you could bring in another idea in here and have 3, but if you really develop these 2 reasons and you give adequate supporting detail, I think it would work. So again, I would say something like this. If I were given a chance to choose between human needs and the environment, I would choose human needs due to housing problems and the need to provide more support to businesses. Or maybe with support, say, to provide more financial support to businesses. Right? So then you focus your essay around 2 main areas. Number 1, the housing problems that we have in our society because of an overgrowing population. We also talk about the importance of providing financial support for businesses, which in the long run will also help our basic needs as humans at the same time. That's the argument you're trying to make, right? So with your thesis, it's just too long, it's too complicated, you're using unnatural sounding grammar, and you're having a lot of problems trying to express your ideas. So those would be the changes I would recommend on the thesis that you're using in that particular paragraph. So I hope these ideas, Eden, kind of get you going in the right direction. Alrighty?